And we're back with Today Food this morning. Fun recipes to add some variety to your family dinners. We're joined by Zaynab Issa, the new cookbook. It's gorgeous. It's called Third Culture Cooking. It is out today, full of wide variety of recipes ranging from East African to South Asian dishes. Zaynab, great to have you.
Thank you so much.
This book is so beautiful.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Packed. I mean, tell me a little bit about the history of this.
Yeah, so it's basically like just the way we cook today. It's like inspired by all of the diverse cultures that converge in America, and you'll see so many different types of recipes in this book, but they're all very makeable.
What do you remember about cooking when you were growing up, or what do you remember eating?
I mean, a lot of rice, but also a lot of pasta like we're making today.
Beautiful.
So,
we got 2 dishes we're going to make today?
Yes, 2.
All right, we got our tasters over there, guys. Get ready.
Okay.
Well, let's start with this right here.
Okay, so we have some garlic blooming in olive oil, and this way, like, we're infusing the oil with spice, with flavor.
How long does this blooming process take place?
Just a few minutes,
okay,
until
cool.
the garlic gets golden, like you see here, and then we're going to add chili flakes and za'atar, which is kind of like herby, like oregano or thyme. And while that's cooking, the flavors will infuse further into the oil.
Okay.
And a regular salad, you can keep things light and fresh, but if we have pasta, we want to make sure those flavors are really nice and prominent.
Beautiful.
And so it being warm is going to be really great. We're going to pour that right over.
Oh, and that's it, huh?
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. It takes 30 seconds because you don't want the spices to burn either.
Okay.
We're going to pour it over tomatoes, herbs, olives. And the hot oil is going to help cook the tomatoes and take that raw edge off. You can just combine it, and then you want to let it sit for like 5 minutes, and that way it does its work. And then it'll look something like this.
Okay, great.
They've softened just kind of
What did
slightly.
you put in there? You have those tomatoes, you've got some...
tomatoes, olives, the garlic from that oil.
Yep.
There's like mixed herbs in here. You can get really like creative with what kind of herbs you want to use. And then we're going to season it with red wine vinegar.
I want to put this on toasted bread.
Yeah, that would be delicious too.
What is that, honey?
Honey, yeah,
Oh,
just
nice,
to sweeten
sweet.
it. Depends on the quality of your tomatoes. If you're making this in the summer, if you've got really great tomatoes, you might not need
Pinch
it.
of salt.
Pinch of salt, exactly.
Guys, I'm sorry it's no
just so
Popeye's pickle juice, but how does
This
it
is
taste?
exponentially better than
This
that.
is way better for you.
Exponentially.
Can
The
you taste
tomatoes
that
are
freshness?
delicious.
Oh, nice.
Really,
And you
really
make it
nice.
actually, you make it seem easy to make.
It is
seems
easy
so
to make,
pretty-
I promise.
Okay, and this is going right
And it just
in on
goes
the
right
pasta.
in, yeah.
What kind of pasta do you like to use?
I like to use something that has a lot of nooks and crannies to catch the sauce and the herbs and the olives. And this just keeps very well, like, in the fridge. You can eat it room temperature, warm.
It'd be great to take
bold.
to a cookout. To a
Yeah,
bar.
exactly. Picnic,
Yeah, you could eat it warm.
potluck, exactly. And then I'm going to add some feta cheese, and that's just going to add like a nice saltiness to finish it off.
Delicious.
That makes it better.
I mean, I didn't even think
feta.
about
Feta
feta.
makes it
Not all feta created equal. Is there a certain type of feta you like?
I like Greek feta for this, just because it stays true to the inspiration, which is a Greek salad, and it's nice and creamy. So
All right, beautiful.
looks beautiful.
1 down, 1 to go. Chef, we're on to a roll here. What do you got?
this is my lemony cucumber salad, and it's inspired by kachumber, which is a South Asian cucumber onion, kind of like pickled relish that you eat with like biryani and as a side. But I have it here as more of like a real salad. So I'm just doing the cucumbers in these.
What kind of cucumbers are those?
These are Persian cucumbers.
And they're smaller and seedless? Is
They're
that right?
smaller, seedless, and the skin is a little thinner. So it's really like comfortable to eat.
Right.
And then we have tomatoes going in there. Just chop them into quarters. And then the best part about this recipe is the lemon zest, because you get a very lemony, bright flavor
That's
without
what
it
that
being
is.
like too acidic. So lemon zest goes in.
What is your family's background?
We're actually Koja, which is we're East African and Indian.
Wow, that's so cool. What sorts of things do you eat? What's in the cookbook?
So there's a lot of traditional recipes in the cookbook, but a lot of riffs on those kinds of recipes.
What kind
that
of
I grew up
proteins,
eating.
though? Like meats? and-
Chicken, meat, everything.
Yeah.
I
Fish.
saw some lamb in there too.
Yeah, there's lamb in there. There's some nice lamb noodles in there that are
What is that
super
little
delicious.
guy you just threw in there? Hold on.
That
Hold on,
is
Chef.
a-
What are you doing? What's that? What's this little guy?
That is a bird's eye chili.
Is that like super hot?
It is super spicy. That's why there's only one. We cut it and leave the stem on so it kind of can infuse, but not be
catch
like
Carson.
overwhelming.
What if someone
spicy.
gets that in the
Don't
bite?
eat it, right?
Yeah, don't eat it unless you like spicy,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
like I do.
April Fools.
Yeah. So, I almost got got.
By the way, Chef, we got to go. But what are you
Yes.
plating this on?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the cucumbers over the salted yogurt.
Salted yogurt.
Salty,
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
what it is.
Yeah.
Salty yogurt.
It's nice.
This is
simple.
delicious. Zaynab, thank you. Check out the book, Third Culture Cooking. It's gorgeous. You can find her recipes on our website, too, today.com.